Hello, everyone. Today we are working on our Colonial Society kind of a mini poster that we're going to be working on. So on here, first thing, please put your name on this paper. Well, hold on, because you might end up putting your information in a different area. Let's start off with this. Find these two papers. We passed them out in class, so you need to pick these up in the office. They were in that packet. You want these two pages. So you want this one that's got these bubbles on it. And then there's another one that says rubrics for upcoming assignments, chapter 4, Colonial Society. We need the top part, and we need this bubbles. So find this. Pause the video if you need to go find these, because you'll need these two. If you do not have these two, you can still complete this. It does need to be on paper though. Digital copies of this assignment will not be accepted in any way, shape, or form. Okay? So now that you've got these, what we need to do is you're going to get to make a choice. We're looking to make a kind of a web or a little graphic organizer poster of Colonial Society, especially some of these kind of key players. So we're going to be using pages 107 to 112. So you'll need to grab out your textbook and go to pages 107 through 112 on here. So on here, I'll just pause a quick minute. So if you need to get this information, you can just pause the video on here. So here is page 107. And then we have page 108, part 1. Page 108, kind of part 2 here. And then on page 109, colonial women. Interesting. I think we even saw that was on here as one of the items that's going to be included in our graphic organizer. This might be some examples of some pictures you could draw or types of pictures you could draw. So then we have young people from colonial society. And then we have some different classes within colonial society. And then we have kind of continuing about the gentry, and then middle class and indentured servants. And our very last page is 112, and it continues on indentured servants and then free African Americans as well. So on here, kind of a little preview of what you're needing here. So things that you need to have on your concept web. Now, if you want to use this concept web and you're going to make your poster off of this, great. If you're like, Miss Moradic, I don't have that paper, great, that's fine. Just get a blank piece of paper and you can recreate this. Now, if you're feeling like you want to make it look a little fun, definitely go for that. More ideas to come there. But this is the bare minimum you must have. First and foremost, it needs to have the title. Colonial Society. It must have the title. Needs to have the 6 categories. Women, indentured servants, free African Americans, middle class, gentry, young people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs to be these 6. Then details. 3 details per category. What does that mean? So in your textbook, why I was taking a minute is so that you can go back, and if you need to go back, do this. We need to write down 3 pieces of information from each one. So let's look at just the women's one, since this one has a nice kind of a picture and it's got some information here. So colonial women. Most women in colonial homes were required to handle a wide variety of tasks. In addition to domestic chores, women often worked in the fields along with the men. So women prepared the meals from scratch. Here they are. They also were the ones that needed to make the clothes. They were ones that were milking the cows. They were the one running the household and caring for the children. At this time, though, even though women are doing all these things, women are not permitted to vote and we're not expected to take part in public affairs. So basically, just quiet little women doing not much. So prepare meals from scratch, raise children, and you can have more than 3. Run the household. Oops. Make clothes. Help in fields. So all of those, you need at least 3. Right now, this would be off to a really good start for women. You then need 6 pictures. 1 picture to help describe each category. This is on paper because I'm expecting, and your history teacher is expecting, these are going to be hand drawn. Now, do we expect that everyone is the #1 artist? No. Do we expect everyone gives it their best effort? Yes. Definitely using color. If you haven't gotten colors, I know I've sent a number of people to the office to get some. I know I've got some colored pencils waiting for someone to be picking up in the office. The office has some, or talk to me about getting color. This point in the year, you should have those. Of course, make this look neat, and then make sure your name is on here. Total of 44 points. So this is a little bit bigger grade, but we want to make this look nice. So I said something about that picture thing. Okay, here comes Miss Morodic trying to make her picture. Okay, so we've got a colonial woman's dress here, baby, and it's got some sleeves. It's got a hem on it. And then a lot of times, so I'm kind of trying to make this look like the one that was in the book. See how well I do. We know Miss Moronic is not an artist, but she can try. Got some lacy on the edge there. And then we need to have our woman. Little bonnet maybe. And her feet sticking out. And she's got to have some hands. Okay, so is my picture glorious? No. Does it have color? Yes. Did I give it good effort? Yes, I feel that I did give it actually some pretty good effort. I've got more than one color. I did try. I mean, I was making that dress, right? Now, if you want to go next level, here's what you could do. Now, this is the 2-sided paper. I know, it's the good stuff. If you didn't want to use the bubbles, you could flip this over. And like in years past, I know I had someone, they did, each of these was like a lily pad that they then had their, like this was women, and then there was details. And then they had a bunch of different lily pads. We've seen flowers before, and then each one, 5, 6, like this was women. I know I've seen a pizza before. Someone made it into a pizza that then had, 6 parts. 1, 2. Gotta have a better pizza making than me. There we go. So this is like women. Oh, this one looks like a basketball. You could do a basketball. Anything. So you could do a river with some fish. You could do whatever you'd like. That would be what the ultimate poster looks like, is that you make this into some sort of a cute little like flower with all of it. It's got like women, then the gentry, indentured servants, etc. Different lily pads, different fish, different bubbles. Kind of make it fun. Go a little crazy. Have a little bit of an artsy fun time with this. Go for it. The bare minimum, though, looks like this times all of these. Okay? Please let your history teacher know if you have any questions. Do not throw this page away because we're going to need the rubric on the bottom, and this rubric on the top is going to be super important. So make sure you finish this up, make it look nice, let your teacher know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great day, guys.